Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today, the interview question topic is on RLS, row level security. What is row level security? It is a feature in Power BI that allows us to restrict the data access for certain users at row level. It ensures that the user can see the data that they are authorized to view based on the filters we defined in roles. Do we implement RLS in Power BI Desktop? In Power BI Desktop, if you go to the Modeling tab, under that you will see the Manage Role option. There we need to create a role, and then you have to select the table and define a DAX filter expression. Once the report is deployed in Power BI service, we can assign users to these roles. In the Power BI service, we have to go to the data set and the security setting. The next question is, what is the different type of RLS? We have two types of RLS. One is static and the other is dynamic. In the static, as the name implies, it is the hard-coded value. And dynamic, we applied filter, where the filter is applied based on the login user using the function user principal name or username. Can you apply RLS to the direct query data source? The answer is yes. RLS can be applied to direct query data source. However, the performance and the behavior may vary depending on the data source we are using. How does RLS behave when a report is published in Power BI service? Once the report is published to the Power BI service, RLS roles are retained. So we then assign users or the groups to these roles in the service under the dataset security setting. When users access the report, RLS rules determine what data they can view. How can we test RLS roles in Power BI Desktop? We can do that using the View as Role option under the Modeling tab. This allows us to simulate the report as if we are part of a specific role and see the effect of the row level security. What are the limitation of RLS? RLS does come with some limitation, like it doesn't apply to admin or members of a workspace. They can see all the data. It doesn't secure data during data export via the analyze in Excel. And if you are using the complex dynamic RLS setup, that can impact the performance and it requires maintenance if the user access needs change frequently. What does this username and user principal function play in RLS? User principal name basically returns the full email address. So these functions basically return the login identity of the user accessing those reports where we have implemented the RLS. Can a user belong to multiple RLS roles at once? And what happens if they are belong to multiple RLS? The answer is yes. In the Power BI service, a user can be assigned to multiple roles. And when that happens, all the filters across the roles are combined using an OR logic, meaning the user can access the data from any roles they are part of. How do you handle RLS when a user are part of Azure Active Directory security group? In Power BI service, instead of accessing individual users to roles, Azure Active Directory Security Group is assigned to the RLS roles. So this basically it simplifies the whole process. It simplifies user management because any user added to the group will automatically inherit the roles permission. Yeah, we have to take care that the group names are missed correctly and that the groups are appropriate access. The group has appropriate access to in the database security settings. How does RLS interact with the workspace role like admin members and the contributors and viewers? As I already told you in one of the question, the RLS enforces only to the viewers of a workspace. So if the user is an admin member or a contributor in a workspace, they bypass the RLS and they can see all the data regardless of any roles assigned. Thank you for watching. If you find this video useful, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.